Pope hails glimmers of hope for peace in Holy Land and prays for Ukraine. Following the Mass for the Jubilee of Marian spirituality, Pope Leo XIV turns his thoughts and prayers to the suffering people of the Holy Land, of Ukraine, and of Peru, where political turmoil has brought instability to the nation. At the conclusion of the Mass for the Jubilee of Marian spirituality in St. Peter's Square, Pope Leo XIV turned his thoughts to those suffering the consequences of conflict, political instability, and other forms of injustice around the world. Peace in the Holy Land. His thoughts and prayers, first, turn to the Holy Land, and especially to the human cost of the violence. 2 years of conflict have left death and destruction everywhere, the Pope said. Especially in the hearts of those who have brutally lost their children, their parents, their friends, everything. Assuring those affected that the Church stands beside them, Pope Leo reminded them of God's unwavering presence, even in the darkest of moments, and in doing so quoted, "Delexite, I have loved you." These words of the Pope's followed a message of hope in which he encouraged the recent agreement between Israel and Hamas. Pope Leo urged all parties involved to continue, with courage, along the path toward a just, lasting peace that honors the legitimate aspirations of both the Israeli and Palestinian peoples. Pope Leo prayed that humanity might rediscover the ability to see the other not as an enemy, but as a brother, capable of forgiveness and worthy of reconciliation. Peace in Ukraine. Then turning his thoughts to Ukraine, Pope Leo addressed the new waves of violence and destruction that have struck cities and civilian infrastructure, killing many civilians, including children, and depriving families of basic necessities like electricity and heating. "My heart is united with the suffering of the population," said the Pope, before renewing his appeals, once again, for an end to the violence and for dialogue to prevail. Political turmoil in Peru. Pope Leo XIV also expressed his closeness to the people of Peru, who are facing a period of political transition. In recent months, tensions have risen over leadership changes and calls for reform. The Pope offered prayers for national unity, saying, "I pray that Peru may continue on the path of reconciliation, dialogue, and national unity." His words come as many Peruvians seek stability and a renewed commitment to democratic governance through peaceful means. Protection for workers. Finally, as Italy marked its National Day in memory of victims of workplace accidents, the Pope called for prayers for those who have died and for the protection of all workers.